So it's not dripping at the moment.
So it was right up in here.
See that bowl? That bowl is what caught the water. It came from behind the cabinet here. And I got up on a step ladder, and I can empty the cabinets for you today if you need. I got up on a step ladder and I touched it and it was wet. My thumb went.
Right here, huh?
Yep.
Huh. Gosh. Well, that's an odd spot.
It's a really odd spot. It is underneath the guest bedroom closet. Like I went upstairs, you know, figure out where it's coming from. And it's not directly underneath any water source that I can see.
And this is the water right here, huh?
That's the water that we caught. There was maybe
quite a bit.
There's quite a bit. There was a little bit more that we wiped up with a paper towel before we realized where it was coming from and put a bowl under it to catch it.
My step ladder is at another job. I left it there.
Do you mind
multiple. Awesome.
Here's a step stool, but let me go. Good morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Good for all boxes. I'll be over the moon. First time this year.
All right. Well. All right, here we go. Come here. I love this dog. You're a cutie. You're a little cutie. All right. What's odd is that it happened when they weren't home. I mean, you tell me, man. I mean, this is. I can feel wetness for sure. So look at all of that. Look at that. Wow. It's all wet. Oh, I hear something. Yeah, I hear. Look, come here and listen to this. Make sure I'm not losing my mind. Okay, I don't see any. You can see wetness. See it right here, the black. That's just a gas line. It sounds like it's coming on this side.
Interesting.
Let me
We can cut a hole on this side.
well, I could cut this right here.
I guess, yeah, cut.
All right, so that's just the laundry room, so
You uncover a secret room?
that's what I was thinking.
We haven't run laundry the past couple days. Obviously, the water heater's in here.
I'm gonna open it up somewhere up here because directly on the other side is where the cabinets are and where all that wetness is coming from. I thought for a second it was that little drip we were hearing on the other side was this kind of crackling and popping, but it wasn't. It for sure wasn't. And when I turned off the shower, that drip stopped. So, yeah, tough one here. Well, there's evidence of wetness. It's a little damp, but I don't see a leak. Let's go run the shower again. Water is on. Flush the toilet. Shower's on. I'm stumped. The cabinets, the top of the cabinets are fastened to this right here on the other side. And that's where the water was showing itself. Boy, I'm stumped. So it's now dripping. That's a good indication that. So I'm just gonna go above the up here. I think is the best thing to do. All right, I found a leak. Let's see, hold on, you'll see it drip. Well, take my word for it. Yep, I don't know if you saw that. It's for sure, there's a drip in here. This is just some kind of chase box. The reason I didn't originally open it up here is because of this wood beam, and we heard it dripping down here. You can see in here it's dripping. I just don't know why I didn't see it down there. All right, let's see what we can find out here. Oh, look at that. It's galvanized water line. Look at it. Let's look down. That's it right there. That old corroded galvanized water line. Wow. So what's happening? Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Holy mackerel. Look at that. So what's happening? Yep, there it is. Okay. Confirmed. So it's running left to right. I thought I was running. Yeah, makes sense now. All right, so here's the issue. This pipe, there's no way we're mega pressing this. There's no way. It's right up against the subfloor there. There's no way. So
you gotta open it up to the right.
So what my hopes is that if we open it up to the right more, going this way, I can find a joint, a coupling, a 90 or something, and I could cut this with an angle grinder.
Okay.
And then put on an Uponor adapter, and then we could run Uponor, which is just PEX. Uponor is PEX. That's the way to fix this without... I just don't know how we would... I mean, how am I going to expand a joint in there, though? That's the thing. All right, I opened up this a little bit more. Got some plastic down. luckily we got a T right there. So I could put an Uponor adapter on there if I can get those threads out of there. I can cut it right here and try to unspin this, but I don't know. It's an 8-inch pipe wrench. The question is, how am I going to get this off? How am I going to spin this off? Because I don't think... Is there enough clearance is the question for me to get this up here. And the answer is yes. Yes. But the answer is yes. The smaller pipe wrench, you're not getting the bigger rigid pipe wrench on here. You're just not. But this is in the way. If this wasn't here, I could put a piece of copper on the end of this and get leverage. I guess I'm gonna have to cut this out right here. All right, so I'm gonna cut this with the Sawzall. This is a chase box. This is not a supporting. This is not structural support for the floor joists. All right, we're open more. You can see the supporting beam is right there. It's like a 8x8 or 12x8 or something. So this is just a chase box. That's the supporting member right there. That chase is there for something, but so now I can get that on there, no problem. Likely can spin that off now. All right, it's out, or cut. Now we just gotta how are we gonna cut it in here is the question. We gotta get the, well, you know what? We can actually leave this because what I want to do is run Uponor below the floor joists. So we might be able to just leave that in place. Okay, we got the bar on there.
Give it a whirl?
Yeah, give it a whirl. Give it a whirl. Is it spinning or nah? No, it's not.
Watch your elbow.
Yeah! Ha!
That is just it.
Heck yeah. I'm telling you. You can take the bar off for a sec. Alright, so let me. Alright. And we're out. Let's hope those threads didn't break off and not fitting.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I think it'll be okay, even if a little bit did. Two-man job. Still can't get the crusty piece out. There you go. There we go. There's your leak. Can't even see through, barely. That's Galvy for you.
All right,
This is what you call the oopie doopie gun. Oopie doopie is this is oopie doopie right here. All right, we're gonna see. He's gonna feed it through here. We're gonna see how this is gonna work. Hey, you know what, Los?
What's up?
There's another. I see another hole up there.
This one?
At the top. Yeah. That would make it a lot easier if we could feed it through there. It looks like you're going at an angle. It's not kinked over there, is it? I'm just trying to go the path of least resistance here. So we don't complicate this for ourselves. Can you pull it out a little bit? Can you pull it out a little bit? We're having to do this in pieces. This is extremely difficult. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is taking a long time. Tell me if you can see it over there.
Yeah.
You can?
Yes.
That's good news. Hold on, let me try to push it in more. Okay, we got that in there, so we'll put a 90, come across, and then we'll 90 up to the adapter here. I think we're gonna get this done soon. All right. Now let's go pipe in the water heater. All right. We got a couple of straps. Open or adapter. So now we just got to connect this to that. Okay, there you go. We just went back with what they had. We got, that's just for the, now turn the water on. All right, here goes nothing. It's filling. All right, that's it. That's all, folks. That's all. And then they'll do the drywall at a later date. Water heater's working. Okay, cool.